What if you have a disability that you were born with, like an intellectual disability or cerebral palsy or autism, and you just don't have a lot of medical records? Can you still win a Social Security disability case? Let's talk about it. Some conditions don't require ongoing medical treatment because they don't go away or they're not just cured. These conditions have probably been a part of your life since birth. If this is your situation, let's talk about how to build your disability case. First, school records can be huge. So, when you were in K through 12th grade, if you had an IEP or an individualized education plan, that can be very valuable evidence to include in your disability case. Similarly, if you had any cognitive or developmental testing done, that can be evidence of long-standing disability. Also, if you were in special education in kindergarten through 12th grade, that can all become a part of your case. These records are valuable because they can prove long-standing limitations. Second would be any past psychological or neurodevelopmental testing. So even if you don't see a doctor regularly, if you've ever had an IQ test or an adaptive functioning test or any type of test for autism or intellectual disability, that can be good evidence even if it's older evidence. Third would be your work history or even a lack of a work history. If you've never been able to hold a job or you've only worked in highly supportive or sheltered work environments, that can be very valuable evidence. Testimony or written statements from job coaches or past employers could really help in this instance. Fourth would be written statements from people who know you well. Think about any family, friends, or caregivers that could describe your limitations with regard to independent living or activities of daily living or decision making. These statements can fill a gap where there's any missing medical records. So even if you don't have a ton of medical records, these are the type of pieces of evidence that can be really, really important in helping you prove that you are unable to work full time and meet the rules for Social Security disability.